Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish and welcome back to more Baldur's Gate, where this time I think we're going to pick up where we left off and maybe see what we can do about some of these remaining quests that we have from Chapter 1. Now, of course, we do eventually need to come up here and hunt down Tazok's bandits, but we can work our way in that direction. Right now, of course, we didn't quite finish exploring the area around the Song of the Morning Temple last time because there were vampire wolves. So we'll have to finish that. And then we'll check out some of these other wilderness areas here, and we'll see if maybe we can figure out where some of our quests are going to be located, because of course we have, first of all, Basilisk the Murderer, the High Priest of Lathander over at the Song of the Morning Temple, Keldath, is offering a 5,000 gold reward for Basilisk. So now we went and we did speak to Keldath. We'll try and talk to him again, because it implies that we need to speak to him in order to get more information. But when we talked to him last time, he didn't say anything. So I don't know if he's just waiting for us to kill Basilisk and then come back with proof. I thought I remembered us needing to speak to him. That's how I've done it before, I thought. But it's been a while, and you never know what's changed in the Enhanced Edition. Mostly for the better, I should emphasize. And of course, for those of you who might be watching on YouTube, or even if you're here following on Twitch, if you want to hop over to YouTube, then aside from having a playlist that's got all of the previous episodes of this series and every series over there on the channel, you can also scroll down in the video description and you can find a link to where you can get Baldur's Gate for yourself if you want to try it. So do that, and then let me know in the comments or in the chat, or you can message me on Twitter, respond over there, and tell me about your experience, your main character, and what your party build is like, if there are any quests that you particularly enjoyed or had trouble with, like Basilisk, because that one can be a toughie. We're going to see if we can find the Cloakwood, and we'll get Gurki's cloak back as well. And then also right here, Bjornen over in the Jovial Juggler wanted us to uproot a band of half-ogres that are southwest of town. Now that one, well, I'm pretty sure we know, because this is south by southwest, so they're probably going to be right here. And because we're not going to the Oldcaster School or Firewine Bridge right away, maybe after we finish with the Song of the Morning Temple, we can head over there, because we know for sure that a quest will be there.
You have but to ask.
Let's dig in. We've got some new magic weapons, making things just a little bit easier. Hey now, there we go.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
And of course we can hope to find some more magic armor as well. Right now what I'm really rooting for is we want an enchanted two-handed sword for Minsc and a spear for Jaheira, because they are the only ones that do not have a magic weapon of any kind yet at this point. Everyone else is armed with an enchanted weapon of some sort. There we go, just double checking, making sure there's nothing else there at that southern border. But yeah, of course, at this point we have our flail plus 1 for Jin. Khalid is wielding Varskona. Imowen has 2 short sword plus 1s and a short bow plus 1. And Dinahir likewise has her plus 1 quarterstaff and sling. So, really hoping that we can find a decent two-handed weapon for each of our other remaining characters, because Minsc seems really prone to critical misses, and whenever that happens, he usually breaks his sword. And that's not great when we're out in the wilderness and don't have, like, a backup sword that we're just carrying. Two-handed swords, like, they weigh a lot, but he is pretty strong. And if we go too much longer without finding a +1 two-handed sword or something similar or something better. I'm going to start feeling like maybe we need to carry a backup sword just in case, because there has been once already where we had to give him... Whoop. What's this sign say? Nothing at the moment. Okay, well, take care of these Dreadwolves first. Oh, Baragos to the west. Okay, fair enough. Take care of these Dreadwolves. There we go. He started to run for Imoen. It's like, no, no, no. Immune to cold damage. Okay, interesting. I guess that kind of makes sense. Oh, there we go. See, going out the east way does unlock a new area.
It shall be as you wish.
Those things are worth good XP. But yeah, there was at least once already where Minsk did break his two-handed sword on a critical failure. And we were forced to give him a long sword, which he's barely proficient in, because we also didn't have, like, a mace or anything else that he is proficient in using to replace that two-handed sword. We don't want to get caught out like that again, but also feel a little silly just, like, carrying an extra giant sword around in case he breaks his. Here we go. We saw this person last time and didn't get to speak with them. Galileus. Let's see what they want. Yeah, hopefully not Crow.
Wisely is the most powerful of tools.
30 degrees latitude, longitude varying greatly, moons in conjunction with... Oh, pardon my lack of focus, but I've been studying the skies for some time now. Now, I've a positively wicked kink in my neck and cannot seem to focus on anything closer than the horizon. Such are the pains of astrology, I suppose. And what have your observations revealed to you? Oh, I couldn't possibly tell you all that I see. There is so much raw data that must be interpreted and examined thrice over. It's a wonder that I can even assimilate all that information with no ill effects. Still, the long and the short of it reveals interesting times ahead. If I did not know better, I would say that the heavens themselves look on with interest. Conflicts of great significance are on the horizon. Well, thank you for that. This is a Dungeons & Dragons campaign. We knew that conflicts of great significance were on the horizon. Still, I guess it's nice to have scientific confirmation. Oh, more Dreadwolves.
Really not in this.
I hope Galileus is okay. He just wandered over that way, like right past him. There we go. Hey, they went down pretty easily. Good. Hello, random bear. Please do not attack us.
Speak to his better unless spoken to first.
What a wonderful introduction for Ashen. Not to be rude, but will you stand a bit back from me? By all the gods, I shall be glad to be back in Waterdeep come the new tender. Well. Should we ask about Waterdeep, or... We were polite to Galileus. Should we be rude to this guy? I mean, he's rude to us. Is your trip business or pleasure? What do you find so displeasing about the Sword Coast? I mean, Waterdeep is on the Sword Coast, so... I care not for your whining. Or we can flatter Waterdeep. Typical of a Waterdavian noble to be like, oh, peasant! Out of my way, you smell terrible. Let's see. Let's be a little rude. We'll split the difference. What do you find so displeasing? What do I not find displeasing? Aesthetically, the air is absolutely thick with manual labor. If this is what the land is like, with most of its miners out of work, I could not imagine it in full swing. I simply must get out of here. If not for the bandits, I would be on the first caravan out of town. Curse this merchant's trade. Father must wish me dead to inflict this upon me. Away from me. I need my air. Yeah, well, if you run into some dreadwolves, give them our regards. It's got a bad case of affluenza. Once again, just a whole bunch of black bears just hanging out. I mean, that's fine. They're allowed. They live here. Oh.
You no fight. You fight, you die.
What do you call a group of bears? I actually don't know the proper, what's it called? Plural noun? You know, like a flight of dragons, a glory of unicorns, a failure of congressmen. A sleuth? Huh. A sleuth of bears. That's weird, and in a strange way makes bears already, like, makes them even more intimidating. Because, like, they can run you down, they can climb trees. So now they're also detectives. Interesting. Anyway, Katak says, you no fight. You fight. You die. Give all gold and iron or you die. 'Tis simple choices. What I say or die. Die, die, die. What do you think? Should we ask to join their group? Probably not, since they are hobgoblins. Tyr would think unkindly on that, and so would our lawful good characters. We should probably just tell them that we're not going to surrender. Your hearts are brave. We rip them out and show you. Chill, attack. Ah, the chill.
My heart's really not in this.
Okay.
They're called?
Well, let's see. Let's try a little, we'll try a little music for this one. A little magic. Oh, that's some music.
How may I be of assistance?
There we go, over this way. We got one of them anyway. You can see what the web spell does this way.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
I thought, what a big group. It would be smart to use an AoE on them, perhaps. Katak was the only one who was worth a damn, apparently.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
This guy's helpless. That's what web does, is it just holds you. And not in a loving way.
Full plate and fucking steel.
Let's see. Floor cache. A sloth? Now, I wonder if that's a mistranslation of sleuth. Or if that's just, like, bears are lazy, so a sloth of bears. Hey, well, there we go. Look, a bonus two-handed sword. It's destiny. There we go. We'll just hang on to that. Actually, we'll go ahead and equip it. That way it's in his quick slot in case,
What is it this time?
in case of battle.
It shall be as you wish.
Now, with our web spell over, it's safe to travel this way. If I'd caught more of them in there, I was going to use Burning Hands as a follow-up and set the web on fire, which that ends the spell prematurely, because it burns all of the webs away at once. But it also deals extra damage to anyone caught inside. Let's head over here. We'll talk to Keldath one more time and see if he has anything else to say about Basilisk. And then I don't think we went into the vestibule last time, actually. We should probably try that. Enough of your discordant singing.
Don't touch me. I'm super important.
Forgot about that line. I love it. Okay, he's got nothing special to say at the moment.
Don't touch me. I'm super important.
Ah, here we go. Okay, when we tell him we don't need any help, then he updates us. Well, that's counterintuitive. Then I will bid you farewell. Before you leave, know that there is a madman by the name of Basilius who roams the wilderness, killing any innocents that happen along his path. If you were to dispose of him and bring back his holy symbol, there is a large reward offered. It is a grisly task, but sometimes there is little choice. There we go. There's the quest update I knew he had. A substantial reward indeed. 5,000 GP. Love that for us. And with all of the equipment upgrades that we have and the additional levels we've gained, I dare say we might actually be able to, perhaps to take Basilius down.
It shall be as you wish.
Hey,
Dawn Priest Blaine. Blaine and Bram. Who may you be? Nobody important. Go see Keldath for temple business. I just clean the floors. 'Tis lean times. Okay.
Yes? It shall be as you wish.
Do you also clean the floors? We should get doors. They swipe the chairs. Nice floor, though.
How may I
Someone
be of assistance?
stole the chairs out of the vestibule? Okay.
It shall be as you wish.
I'm pretty sure we did this last time. I wonder if our drunk friend is still up here. Yes, he is. Okay. Hilarious. Did we try to go north? Oh. Okay. Huh. We actually did not. Because that unlocked the Larswood. Now remember, the bandit camp was supposed to be either in the Larswood or... Let's see, where was it? Important events. Larswood or Peldvale. Alright, well...
It shall be as you wish.
Since we are already standing here. Okay, so... I don't remember exactly where Basilius is. He might be somewhere here, like, nearer the temple. But... let's head over this way first, because we know that there are going to be half-ogres there. Journey took 20 hours. Boo, hiss. Alright, where's everyone at? He's a little less than 12,000. Ooh, Khalid's really close to a level. Jaheira's not too far behind. She's going to level up in Druid again first, which is great, because then she'll get 3rd level spells. Minsk only needs about 3,000. Imoen needs 4,700. Denny here needs 6,000. Okay. Excellent.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Hopefully that means that by completing some of these quests, between the experience points we'll get for the deed itself, and then that which we will get for the targets, as it were, for the monsters, we can look forward to somebody leveling up in this stream.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
Once we get a few more levels, some of these weak undead like these skeletons, we won't just be able to turn them and cause them to run away. We'll actually be able to just destroy them outright.
Full plate and packing steel.
Thing. Okay, they just have bucklers and warhammers. It looks like that's what all of them have. Yeah, okay.
What is it this time?
Squirrel, you stood by and did nothing.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
All that's required for evil to triumph is for good squirrels to do nothing. At least the water textures look like they're doing alright this time. I'm going to let them regroup a bit so that Imoen's not out in front. There we go. Jaheira looks really good in that green armor, the Ankeg plate. Ooh, a warg. A warg is just a big, nasty wolf that is smart enough to be actively evil. The squirrel's just kind of moseying like, I'm not gonna bother you folks. Just gonna let you do your thing, do what you do. There we go. Unlike dreadwolves, wargs are not immune to cold damage. Ooh, chunks. There we go. We're not doing too badly at all. Nobody's really taken too much damage. Down this way. Oh, there's a path at least. That's good.
What you want?
Hello. It's Roger, everyone. It's a shame my line of work doesn't allow for leisurely chats, but it's an important job. Must run the message through, rain or shine or gibberling. Grows weary of invasion accusations and is demanding restitution from the Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. This will not sit well indeed. Make way. Okay, so wants Baldur's Gate to pay them money for slandering them. Because they've been, people have been saying is probably going to invade or something. Due to the iron shortage.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
We'll see what comes of that. Probably very little. I have a bunch of darts. Well, we don't need those. Immediately a wolf. Oh wow, I thought we were going to actually kill it before it got to us, but managed to get a bite on someone.
Yes.
Speaking of which, Jaheira has finally made it down into the yellow, so there we go. Nobody else is too hurt to worry about.
It shall be as you wish.
So many squirrels. I'm suspicious of them. Like, every time I see a squirrel, it's like, that's sus. Why are you here? Because, bears sometimes attack us when we meet them in the wilderness. So I'm always worried about what a squirrel might do. I have to hand it to these skeletons. They're rolling really well to be able to hit Jaheira, considering her AC. Ooh. Hello, random hobgoblin.
What is it this time? Let's give them a right thrashing.
Go for the eyes, fool! Go for the eyes!
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Alright, back around this way, I guess. Not sure where they came from. It's like a random spawn behind us? I don't know that I've ever seen that happen. Wild, honestly. Well, at least they had some decent stuff. Denna here only took 3 damage, but then again, she's only got 24 hit points too, so it's like, careful. Oh, she actually was all the way down a whole quiver of arrows. Yeah, exactly. That's the color scale that we have to deal with. $40 health, exactly, yeah. 40 health from someone with 100 hit points is not even half their health, but 4 hit points from someone who's only got 6 is 2/3 of their health. It's like, ugh. Hello, zombie and skeleton. Ah, they're blue. These are friend zombies. Oh,
Oh, Brother Therm, why not grace our ears with a ripping tale of the old days? Always a delight.
Well, we found Basilisk. Oh, don't hesitate on my account. Some of the others may not have heard them. Hold your peace, then. Though I remember a time back at Zentil Keep when you would sooner die than be quiet. You would sooner... Yeah, I'll wait till you feel like telling them yourself. I don't remember the old days so well. Hey, what's the meaning of this? Who dares interrupt while I speak with my family? I'll have your heads if you're here to harm the... No. No, it can't be. Is that you, Father? It cannot be otherwise. You haven't changed a bit in all these years. Okay, so Basilisk is a little, off-kilter. So yeah, let's see here. What are our options? You have mistaken me for someone else, and you should come along quietly. No doubt Baragost will have people to properly deal with you. Or, you are mad, monster, die by my righteous wrath. That is very melodramatic. Yes, son, it's certainly been a long time. How you doing, my boy? Yes, it's Dad, and I want you to stop all this zombie foolishness and come to Baragost with me. Surely someone there can help you. What are we feeling? Shall we play along, or shall we just go in for the kill? What do you think? And of course, we still have options there too. Like, you know, we can try to get him to come back to Baragost either way, or we can just kill him. We do have a pretty decent charisma. I'm kind of leaning towards playing along. We were told to just kill him, but he seems like obviously something is askew. He's not all well. So let's see. Let's see what he says if we play along and try to get him to come back to Baragost peacefully. Zombies? You don't see them as they truly are. You must be vexed by some sort of enchantment or another. Don't worry, though. This has happened with some of the others, and I know how to cure it. This will only hurt a moment. Yep, so if we do that, then he just immediately goes hostile. So that's fine. We could explore another avenue because we saved right before, but pretty much everything with Basilisk leads to this. So
What you want?
Whatever they need.
My blade will cut you down to...
Yes? I shall attend to it with trust.
They wish my ear.
let's go ahead and hit him as hard as we can. There we go. Turned a bunch of them.
How may I be of assistance? What is it this time?
Let's give him another Melf's Acid Arrow.
Yep.
Yes?
Let's give them a right thrashing.
There we go. They are running because we turned them, so...
Perhaps this group needs not quite as much help as I thought. Whatever they need.
I don't know, how much help do you feel like? Whoop. Oh man, that cost us our armor spell. Boo hiss. Come on, finish him off. There we go.
How How may I be of assistance? Let's give them a right thrashing.
Alright, now we can just kind of clean up the chaff. Most of these are remaining turned, like, enough that they're not going to attack too much. So, some of them will keep running, but we'll find them and catch them later. They'll come back when the turning wears off.
My blade will cut you down to size.
But we got Basilisk, though. That's what matters.
For the fallen!
I shall attend to it in a trust.
For right.
There we go. Some of them just kind of fetched up against the wall there.
Let's give them a right.
These zombies are a little tougher than skeletons, but they are also easier to hit. And even though they deal more damage and have more hit points, they're honestly easier to kill because they're so much slower than skeletons. In my opinion, anyway. Alright, let's go down here and see if we can find any others that were turned that ran off. Nope, not over here.
Nature's servant awaits.
Let's heal a little bit.
What is it this time?
We'll get everybody back up in the green at least.
It shall be as you wish.
There we go. Okay, I think that's about it.
Less talk, more fight. Butt kicking for goodness.
Ooh, we've got a heavy crossbow and a bunch of bolts. Looks like that's mostly what they all had. A bunch of two-handed swords. Well, here we go, Crow. Here are our backup swords. Looks like, yeah, that's about it. I'll check these other ones just in case. Because if I don't, they'll for sure be carrying something worthwhile, but... You gotta be prepared. Alright, here we go. He's carrying a Bloodstone Amulet, medium shield, some chainmail. He also has a Warhammer. Let's see, here we go. We want to identify this right away because, remember, we're proficient in Warhammers, aren't we? Y'all wanted Jin to be a hammer user. Well, look here. Lady Ashadina was a remarkable strategist who honed her skills against the orc armies in the year of the Black Horde. She met Durgat Wiltoon, the warrior that wielded this weapon, when he foiled an ambush led by the great orc Varstok, and soon after made him her field captain. After serving at each other's side for the entirety of the war, they fell in love and eventually married. Historians report that Durgat named his warhammer after his bride to remind himself of the love he fought to protect. What Lady Ashadina thought of this is unknown. So, check it out. This is a +2 weapon, +2 to hit, +3 damage, and 1 electrical damage, which is really good. So kind of like Varskona, it deals 1 extra damage. Indeed, we do love a big-ass hammer. They are up there. And speed factor 2, which is also really good, because right here, this is speed factor 6. So not only does it deal more damage overall, but look at that, it requires less strength, it's faster, just better. So look at this. So our maximum damage goes down by 1 if we use this. But remember that electrical damage is going to make up for that for any creature that is not immune to electricity. And our minimum damage goes up, which is always good. I'd almost rather have minimum damage increase than maximum damage, because your minimum, of course, that's how much you're guaranteed to do. Maximum is just like a pipe dream. That's hopefully you're going to deal that much. And it makes us more accurate. So there we go. Now let's see. Where's our... Where in the world? Oh. Gosh. I'm clicking all over trying to find our proficiencies and stuff. They're over here. So yeah, here we go. We are proficient in Warhammers, so we can wield that. We'll hang on to this just in case for a while, but now we have a big improvement. And we also have some magic gauntlets as well, and Basilisk's holy symbol, which that's what we need. A depiction of the evil god Cyric. So this is not the first cleric of Cyric that we've fought. Cyric, of course, being the god of lies, it makes sense why Basilisk was deluded and why he was seeing the zombies and the undead as something or somebody else. So we'll take that back to Keldath. Is that... Oh, that's our History of the Dead 3. Can she identify this? Not without a spell. Okay, well, after a rest, then we'll see what that is. We'll probably have to take one fairly soon. Let's refill those arrows just in case.
How may I be of assistance?
Awesome.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
So we are back to a hammer. We love that. Is anything over here? Shouldn't be. No. Okay.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
All right, back over this way. We haven't actually made it all the way round yet. But that means we completed an extra quest. I had forgotten where Basilisk was, like I said before, so I was not expecting to run into him here. I just figured we would find half-ogres. There we go. Let's give our new Warhammer a whirl, and you can already see the electricity damage taking effect. See the little lightning flash?
Oh, Bob's picking up in
There we go, see? That was cold damage from Khalid. Watch down here for the notification. And you'll also see those flickers of lightning. Nice. 34 slashing damage from Minsk. Well, our 1 cold and electricity damage can't really stand up to that, can it? I need to go back down there. Minsk is very good. He is one of my favorite, like, Forgotten Realms setting characters. One of my favorite named recurring characters. Oh, I saw something up there, but I don't know what it is. Those noises sounded like gibberlings, maybe. Or Tasloi. I saw something with a blue circle around it, which I hope was a squirrel. Mellicamp. Oh, it's a chicken. Click blah. Because help because. This chicken just asked us for help.
Oh, Bob's picking up in
There we go. He wanted help from the wolf. Thank you. Because you've saved me. Forsooth, methinks you are no ordinary talking chicken. Oh, I fear I've taken one too many blows to the head. Next I'll be hearing hamsters speak. Oh, that's a rude dig at Minsk. Unholy magics are afoot. This chicken is possessed. This bird is foul. God. An encounter with Mellicamp is always a fun one. Yes, this is no ordinary talking chicken. Yes. I certainly hope you are jesting with me. I indeed am no ordinary talking chicken, and I am in need of your help. It's like, Nope, I refuse to let this conversation go a step further. If it should get around that I spend my days speaking with livestock, I should be the laughingstock of Baldur's Gate. I'm sorry. No, we've got to help, right? Yeah, what is an ordinary talking chicken anyway? Who are we to judge, right? So, my apologies, good, chicken. What is caused your current accursed state? Oh, thank the mother of all magic. Perhaps now I might end this nightmare. I am Melicamp of Baragost, a mage adept in the mystical arts. A misread incantation seems to be the source of my troubling form. It has been over a month since I uttered a polymorph spell, and I simply cannot return to my normal form. Well, most likely a godly retribution for some past offense or indiscretion, perhaps? Is there anyone who might be able to assist you? Well, actually, we only get this if we are, in fact, a spellcaster ourselves, so we might as well take advantage of it. We have a passing knowledge of magery. Can you not dispel this foul condition? I would, but dispels beyond my, I exhausted my memorized spells earlier. Now I cannot access my spellbook. Have you or a member of your party the ability to cast such a spell? Well, perhaps, but what shall be our reward? 'Twould seem such a spell would be worth much to you. Or it's a spell neither I nor my comrades can cast at this time. Is there another way we might assist you? Now here's the thing. Denny here, I believe... Does she have access to 3rd level spell slots yet? I can't remember. Oh my gosh, because we actually have Dispel Magic, right, in our spell book? Let's see. Have to find your own way. Here we go. Here's what I'm gonna do. We need to check and see... Okay, she does not have 3rd level spells available yet. Alright, so here's what we'll do. Melicamp is like right here. We're just going to kind of go around him in a wide circle, and we will come back after Denny here has leveled up. Let me put a marker here so we remember what we are doing. There we go. Oh, it won't let me put where there's Fog of War. Okay, well, that's fair enough. We're here looking for half-ogres anyway. There's a zombie. I think this is a random encounter, though. This is probably not one of the ones we turned down there by Basilis.
Oh, I absolutely not in this.
The groaning. They sound like me waking up every morning.
How may I be of assistance?
Actually, while I'm thinking about it, Jaheira is in the yellow again. Let's go ahead and take care of that.
What is it this time?
There we go.
It shall be as you wish.
Don't want that to get out of hand. Alright, half-ogres, half-ogres. Where might ye be? This way, perhaps.
Speak up.
Oh, Kissick. And a sign that says, watch for wolves. No, stay back lest this madness be catching. Calm down. What is this madness of which you speak? I've been a rural merchant all my life, and am thereby no stranger to poultry of any shade or color. But there be a fiendish end to the east. When I picked her up, spoke to me in a voice most human. Either I am in the chill grips of the deepest fever, or that chicken be possessed by a spirit from the very depths of the ninth and final hell. Madness most foul. Oh, if he's right, I need to hear this chicken for myself. There we go. So he's just telling us about Mellencamp. Anything down here? Where are these half-ogres? What, they're gonna be like up over here behind where Mellencamp's at. Ooh, a ghoul. Ugh. Ooh, that's actually a lot of ghouls.
You're a queer fellow.
Yes, it shall be as you wish.
Let's try to get them before they get us, I guess. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Okay, that's both of them gone.
How may I be of
There's
assistance?
one more. Oop, Khalid leveled up.
Oh, I was really not in this.
There we go. Okay, got all the ghouls before they paralyzed anybody. Thank goodness.
My blade will cut you down to size. My blade will cut you down
Shut
to
up,
size.
Imowen. We get it.
You have but to ask.
Cool one, son.
Alright, first things first. Let's level Khalid up. Again, no proficiency slots, huh? No skills. On the other hand, his saves got really good, and his Thako went down by 1, plus the hit points, so that's good. Check it out, now he's got 65 HP.
Full plate and packing steel.
You know what? They're mostly going to have
Yep.
gems and gold on
I'm
them,
gone.
or arrows, and that's all we're going to take. We'll just have Imowen go ahead and pick things up, and then we don't have to transfer. And of course, immediately there's a blindness spell.
They're called. As directed.
Now I think... okay. Wasn't sure about that. So it looks like... she either already knows blindness or can't learn it. Which one is it? She's got deafness. Why can she not learn blindness? That's weird. Because as an evoker, like, she can't learn enchantment spells, but this is the second time where we have encountered a spell that she should be able to learn that for some reason it's not letting her learn? Weird.
I care not. This way.
Oop,
Yes?
more of them. Okay.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Nice, we got that one before it even got to Imowen. Oh, Imowen, you mean? Yeah.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Well, thankfully, at least there are options for that. Like over here, the command sounds. I've got selection sounds set to always. Command sounds are set to seldom. I don't actually hate her voice or anything like that. It's just,
You're a queer fellow.
for whatever reason, it seems like
This way.
every time that you give her a command instead of seldom,
What you want?
it's
I'm
that,
gone.
Whatever they need. As directed.
here we go. We'll just have
You
Minsk fix
point.
this stuff up after all, I
Kicking
guess.
for goodness.
Her inventory must be full. There we go. But it's like she speaks up more often than normal. Okay, that's color spray, an alteration spell. She already... oh, she already had a stack. Okay, well, that's fine. And yep, Imowen's full up. Okay.
How may I be of assistance? You have
Let's
but to
go
ask.
round this way. We'll regroup so that our archers are not in front. There we go. So yeah, I don't mind Imowen. I actually like her, and I appreciate her story. But for some reason, it does seem like she's a very talky character. She's always got something to say. Well, where are those half-ogres?
All right. My heart's really not interested.
That's okay, Khalid. Even if your heart is not really in this, all that matters is that your sword is really in this.
Let's talk more fight. Full plate and fucking steel.
Pick up these arrows for Imowen, because we have been using quite a few of them.
What is it this time? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Ooh. Malkax, Zargal, and Geltic. You surrender or you die. You make choice. You make choice quickly. Zargal has no patience to wait for slow-witted city folk. Okay. Well, we're not gonna do that, so... Time to die, you ugly knob goblins. You very stupid for city folk. You die screaming, Zargal, strongest one there is. That's not true. Like, that's objectively not the case.
Let's give them a right.
Oh, she's poisoned. Let's fix that. Did they interrupt her spell casting? Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yes.
My blade will... My blade will cut you down to size.
How may I be of assistance?
There we go.
What is it this time?
Let's give them a right.
Chihira, honey, how did you lose that spell?
You have but to ask.
Well, I guess to be fair, she was being shot and hit with swords. Let's not make it all her fault.
Yes.
All right. Are we... You know, honestly... There we go. We probably should just go ahead and... We use those more than anything. I'm going to put Cure Light Wounds as one of his quick spells. Now.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
And same for her. There we go. They can heal each other.
How may I be of assistance?
We have a couple more heals. Let's go ahead and use them as well. Alright, what do they have? Money, arrows, more money. Why do you have 2 stacks of money? That's odd. I mean, not complaining for sure. We love floor cash. Here we go. Gems, 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 cash, and a short sword. A magic short sword, you say? Well, we do love that.
You have but to ask.
After all, Imowen uses those. Not very much, but she does.
Viewpoint, full plate, and
There's a necklace we didn't pick up.
Yes. I shall attend to it in a trice.
Here we go. Let's go up this way. We'll go behind Mellicamp. Denny here needs 5,200. Okay. Where in the world are these half-ogres? It would be hilarious if I was like, oh, I know that the ogres are there, so, you know, blah, blah, we'll just go get the half-ogres. And then,
My blade will cut you down
then it
to
turns out
size.
Basilisk is on this map, but not the half-ogres. I think that's what's happened. Hilarious. Okay, well, let's go turn this quest in.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
We'll get that experience anyway, and the reward. Plus, we could probably use a rest. Have a couple items to identify. We can sell our junk.
It shall be as you wish.
Don't touch me. I'm super important.
By the Morning Lord, I see that you have the holy symbol of Basilisk. It must have been a difficult battle to take down such a powerful man. Yours is a service that will not soon be forgotten. It is a pleasure to give you the full reward for which you have worked. All right, been well rewarded for dispatching the foul basilisk. No doubt this 5,000 gold shall come in handy, and 1,000 experience points as well.
It shall be as you wish.
Cool. All right, so that takes care of Basilisk the Murderer. We still have to find the half-ogres. Weird. Supposed to be south by southwest. Maybe they're there. Because that would be south by southwest. Because that's closer to southwest, like west, southwest, south. So this would be south by southwest. Okay.
You have but to ask.
Well, let's go get a room at our usual place. Then we'll go from there. Still covered a lot of ground, which is great. Come on. Just gather our party before venturing forth, we know.
You want some whiskey?
There we go. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and identify these gauntlets, because then we're going to have to rest again anyway, and then we can identify that short sword. Elander's Gloves of Misplacement. They are gauntlets of fumbling. Uh-oh. Good thing we identified those. Check it out. Thaco -10, Dexterity -2 can only be removed with a Remove Curse spell. Whew. With mischief in mind, the impetuous Elander set out to craft these cursed gauntlets to best a rifle. Turns out his malice got the best of him when he mistook these gloves for another pair. Ugh. Ugh. Terrible. We don't want those anywhere near us.
I got some cheap beer for ya.
Go. Healing spells cast on rest. Excellent. The Whistling Sword +2. Alright, so that is an upgrade for Imoen. Amidst the plains of the Eastern Shar, there lived a small human blacksmith, whose nearly dwarven height did not do his soul justice. Though a skilled weaponsmith, his true gift was his ability to whistle a heartfelt song that could cause a grown man to cry like a newborn. Only a reclusive mage shared and enjoyed time with the dominion of man, however, as others could only see his small size as a source of amusement. Rude. Deaf to the smith's song because of their own prejudices, their ridicule slowly grew into cruel torment, which eventually persuaded the light-hearted man to leave his home forever. Before he left, he forged this weapon as a gift for his one friend, who also enchanted it during the making. Thus, the blade sweetly whistles to its wielder when unsheathed. It was not long after that the mage also deserted the small town in disgust, taking the sword with him on his journeys. Cool. So it doesn't actually really do anything else, it's just a +2 short sword, but that's cool all by itself. Oop. Right. Her inventory's full. Go. Give those to her. So yeah. Here, there we go. Now we can see a more accurate. Ta-da. Say +1 to hit, +1 to damage. Boom. So now we can sell this other short sword +1, which is cool.
You have but to ask.
It is nighttime. I hope the store is open. You can see our hammer glowing in the darkness. That golden head on it. Very cool. So now we have a named weapon. Oh,
It shall be as you wish.
Everyone is in fact gone for the day. Well,
Yep, this way.
that's such a shame. Honestly, because, like, anyone could just walk in here and just do whatever they wanted. Such as take a magic bastard sword. It would be that easy for them to just walk in and do it, you know?
How may I be of assistance?
And that would be horrible.
I shall attend to it in a
Imagine if
trice.
someone did that.
It shall be as you wish.
Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Let's go down here and rest again to make it daytime. That'll also give us our Identify spell back, since we have another magic sword now.
Perhaps this group needs not quite as much help as I thought.
It shall be as you wish.
Yes, we don't need much help at all. We're very capable.
You want some whiskey?
Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Doesn't matter. We're going to trade right back, so. Just a +1 sword.
You have
Yeah,
but
if
to
someone did
ask.
that, imagine, Crow. What if someone just stole your inventory and then sold it to you?
You have but to ask.
I can make whatever.
Ah,
you
here we
wish
go.
for a wee
We were
little
waiting
bit
on more
than
information from him anyway, so now that we have, it's been several days, you know, we've given him a few days, he actually has an update for us on that other quest. Ah, generic, there you are. We found a way to counteract the contaminant, and I've tested it out on my stock. Once we're certain it works, I'll send our results down to Nashkel, but in the meantime, go ahead and take a look at what I've got. I think you'll find it's a bit better than it was before. Cool. So here we go. Tyrum has found a way to reverse the effects of the kobold's poison, is now selling weapons that won't break, which should help the Sword Coast return to normal.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Excellent. So now, if we get a critical failure, our weapons won't explode. That sword sold for a lot. Lol. I think that's it. Okay. To sell these rings and stuff, we'll have to go somewhere else. Feldapost's Inn or somewhere, but that's fine. Okay. Any other new inventory? Longsword +1. Oh, you know what? Khalid has a longsword +1 that we don't need anymore, actually, because we have Varskona, which is a +2 longsword, and it's not going to break or anything, so no reason to keep it, actually. Plate mail, don't need that. That shadow armor +3 is tempting, and it gets more tempting every time that we see it. But if I was going to do that, I think I would probably buy that Robe of the Good Archmagi for Denahir first, just because Imoen has almost twice as many hit points. There we go.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Oh, wait, that's why we were keeping that. I forgot. That's not just any +1 longsword. That's why he has it. I completely forgot about that. We should have switched to that for the fight with Basilisk. Harrower does extra damage against the undead. See, that makes so much more sense. That's why we're carrying that around.
It shall be as you wish.
Let's head over here. Sell all of this jewelry. Then we'll head back out. We've gotten some quest rewards. Spread out, that's not as much as I had hoped. See, if you can cast Dispel Magic on Mellicamp, you get better rewards than if you follow through the other way, so that's why I wanted to do
It shall
that.
be as you wish.
Here we go.
You want some whiskey?
Who has stuff? Here we go. Silver greenstone ring. All of these necklaces. We've built up quite a fortune, which is nice. In fact, we built up enough of a fortune, I'm kind of thinking about buying that protector amulet. You know? It's the only other magic item hereabouts that is really, like, useful or significant. But it would be useful for some people. We have plenty of money. Let's do it. Now, we need to give that to someone who doesn't have magical armor or a +1, like, Ring of Protection. So Khalid could wear it. Jaheira could actually wear it. Minsk has a Ring of the Princes on, so she's got magic armor. And Denahir has a Ring of the Princes. So, since Khalid's AC is 0 thanks to his large shield, I'm going to say let's give it to Jaheira because that'll make her AC 0. Eventually we're going to have to get some more plate armor. Next set goes to Khalid because... Oop. Tried to put it in the wrong slot. There we go. He's still wearing splint mail. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, I was looking away from the chat. I just saw that, old man. Yes, it makes the fight a little less harrowing. But it doesn't make those puns any less harrowing. Okay, so this should be South by Southwest. Let's head down that way.
It shall be as you wish.
Let's see if we can find some half-ogres on this map. After 20 solid hours of walking, I'm sure everyone is ready for a pitched battle with a group of multiple half-ogres. Okay, good. Shouldn't be anything there. There shouldn't be anything on any side
I shall
here.
attend to it in a trice.
But we'll check the western edge just to be certain once we get there. Hey, that's a half-ogre.
Let's give them a right thrash.
That is a half-ogre. Don't know for sure if it's the half-ogres that we are looking for, but, like, it is a group of half-ogres, so that's already progress compared to when we last went looking for them. There we go. There's that electricity damage. Beautiful.
Let's give them a right thrash.
Less talk, more fight. Butt kicking for goodness.
God, I love Minsk. Butt kicking for goodness. Oh god, like a mermaid or a centaur, just like ogre from the waist up, real big. Yeah.
You have but to ask.
Yeah, which half is it? The og or the
My blade will cut you down to size.
Goodness gracious, y'all are terrible. I love it.
Let's give them a right.
I say, no pun intended, but split the difference. What if it's just like a dude's legs and then an ogre on top, you know? That would be a terrifying creature. What if you just saw like a letter with legs running at you? Those are just skeletons, so I'm not even going to check. You can see they're carrying warhammers and bucklers. A house. We love to explore abandoned buildings. Yes, this house looks abandoned. Torlo.
You need something, stranger?
Please, keep your voice down, will you? It's hard enough getting the hang of this fish wrangling business without you scaring them all away. So, you've never done this before? Nay, I have not. Used to be a miner, I did. Sunk to this to feed my family. Not that it's a bad way to make a living, mind you. I just prefer having a good solid pick in my hands and sweating while I work. There's too much standing about, waiting for the fish to bite. Oh well, we do what we must. Indeed. Sadly, the mantra of a generation. It is what it is, and we do what we have to. And now it's apparently snowing. Okay. Sure. Anything over here? No. Okay.
I shall attend
That's
to it
what
in
I
a trice.
thought. Didn't open up any new areas, but didn't expect it to. If you want to clear every zone in Baldur's Gate, there is a lot of this, like, just, you know, running around in the trees. But at least it does go pretty quickly.
Go for the eyes, boo!
Really not
Go for the eyes!
These will go down pretty quickly, too. Oh, they got a punch on Minsk. Wow.
Go for the eyes!
All right.
Butt kicking for goodness!
Let's see what they were carrying. Floor cash. Gems. Cool.
Yes, it shall be as you wish.
Many hands make light work. That's why D&D parties travel in groups of 6. Basically free money. Isn't that awful? You just, like, slaughter a group of 4 living, thinking beings and be like, it's free money! And I mean, yeah, to be fair, they did attack us first, but still. You have to be a special kind of unhinged to be a career adventurer. I'm not the first person to say that, and I won't be the last to observe it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Blunt. It's our lot in life to be a murder
It shall
hobo.
be as you wish.
And it is the lot of those we meet to be subjected to our hobriety? There's a full ogre. So we've seen half-ogres, we've seen quarter-ogres, we've seen full ogres. Now, I'm worried that we're going to run into a double ogre. What would a double ogre look like?
Blue point, high bunch. Butt kicking for goodness!
Like, would that just be maybe twice as, like, twice as big as a regular ogre? Or is a double ogre like an Etten where it has 2 heads? Or is it like an ogre with smaller ogres for fists that also punch you when it punches you? None of those sound great. Here we go, back at the corner. See, it really doesn't take that long to make a circuit.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
Oh, what, making circles in the wilderness, Khalid? Those actions? I guess if he's a nature lover, perhaps. It's like, you went for a healthy hike today. 2 ogres fused back to back. Oh no. Don't like that. Huh. You there. I need some money and some healing. If you know what's good for you, you'll give it to me. Huh. Okay, why should we help you? This is interesting. He's asking for healing. Let's see where this goes. I'm a member of the Chill, the mercenary band. If you want all of my friends breathing down your neck, then just keep on pissing me off. Oh boy. Okay. So how should we handle this? Should we give him 25 gold? Or, well, right now there's just one of you, so I think we'll take our chances. Or should we go full melodrama? You're threatening us? I think you've got things mixed up, you degenerate, foul-smelling beast. Before we end your miserable life, you should do some begging and maybe throw in some information about these Chills. Yeah, so the Chill, you might remember, they are one of the, like, evil-aligned mercenary companies that we read about before, and they are one of those groups that is pursuing the bounty that has been mysteriously placed on our beloved Jyn Eric's head. Melon drama. Let's go full melon, then. Wait, hey, I'm sorry. Just don't kill me, please. I'll tell you about the Chill. Alright. Spill. The Chill are a group of mercenaries. They're part of the group who's been raiding the merchant caravans. I just got lost in a raid a couple days back. Some of the Flaming Fist have been dogging my steps. There. Told you what you wanted to hear. Alright, we'll let him go. And that was worth 200 experience points, too, which is actually probably more than we would have gotten if we killed him. Oh, hello. It's a Null Warband.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Well, that's no threat at all. If they know what's good for them, they should not mess with us. I guess next time they'll know better.
Full plate and fucking steel.
Floor cash, floor cash, floor cash. Ooh, spell scroll. Chill touch. I think she has that. Let's double check. Yes, she does. Okay.
What is it this time? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Zakar, Tangan, and Jembi. Stop where you are. If you throw down your weapons and cooperate, then no one will be hurt. If you don't, then you'll all die. A very simple decision on your part. So what? I'm sorry, who are you? My name is Tangan. This is my girl Jembi. The ugly one is Zakar. What we want is your money. Hand over all your cash and you'll be unharmed. Before you do anything rash, think it over a while. I'm sure your life is worth more than a little gold you might possess. You're not even hunting our heads for money? You're just trying to rob us? Well, in that case... Stupid. Stupid! Now you die!
My blade will cut you down
You can
to
tell she's a
size.
wizard because she has a stick. So she dies first. Always kill the wizard first, folks. Wizards cannot be trusted and they have no morals.
Go for the eyes!
Yes?
I'm going to set Cure Medium Wounds as our other spell here.
Butt-kicking for goodness!
Oh, a bandit scalp, you say? Well, we know who's buying that for lots of money. Healing potion, another bandit scalp, splint mail, floor cache, spell scrolls, and a robe. Oh, is he actually out of money? Or space? Money, listen to me. Okay, well that's alright, we need to move that healing potion. 3, 2, 2. Okay, actually I think that probably needs to go to Jin. He can pick this up. We'll give those to Jin as well to carry, since he is leader. Now that is Resist Fear, Chromatic Orb, and Larlock's Minor Drain. She's got Chromatic Orb, she's got Larlock's Minor Drain. Does she have Resist Fear? Yes, she does. Okay, she's got all of them then. Well, at least she has a stack of Minor Drain started. So that's good. Let's trade... She only got one of Glitter Dust. Infravision. She doesn't really need that. Let's trade that for that. Can she go ahead and identify it? Hey, check it out. She didn't even need a spell. Her lore skill is finally high enough. A Mage Robe of Fire Resistance. Due to the extremely volatile nature of most magics, Mage Robes of Fire Resistance are not uncommon among young acolytes and their wizardly tutors. As with other such robes, they cannot be worn except by wizards. That's 20% fire resistance, which is pretty good. Better than the Knave's Robe? Maybe? This is AC +1 versus slashing only, and +1 to death saves. The Knave's Robe certainly looks better. Let's hang on to it, because it's only going to be useful. Like, the Knave's Robe is useful in more situations. That's only going to be useful if we come up against something that deals fire damage. So, a wizard with fire spells, perhaps, or someone who's using flaming arrows, or a dragon that's breathing fire. Oh no, not again. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. Sometimes aesthetics are the true endgame.
Let's give them a right thresh.
So, but at least for general adventuring, the Knave's Robe actually is better because it's that +1 AC versus slashing. So that means axes, halberds, long swords, a lot of common weapons. She's going to have +1 to AC versus those attacks. Not all of them, but enough. Whereas fire, 20% resistance to fire is going to be much more situational. Much more?
What is it this time? You have but to ask.
Saw this path earlier. I don't know if it goes all the way across. Chellin.
Hello, pal.
A hearty welcome to you. Come to test your mettle against the denizens of the waters, have you? A fine profession it is, and I've not enjoyed myself so in ages. Simply ages. You stay by the water in case the villagers come at you with torches, don't you? Oh boy. Your demeanor makes me ill, or you seem a touch loony. So we can't be anything but rude. Apparently Jin just really hates fishing, I guess. Pardon me for noticing. That's the politest way. So, since we were rude to those last people... You are entitled to your interpretation, though I prefer to think of myself as optimistic. I've been put out of work because of the iron shortage too, blah blah blah, and all that rot. I have simply chosen not to let it get me down. So I'm out of the mine. So what? I'll fish for food and look decidedly less pale at the end of the day, because I got some sun for a change. Now, if you don't mind, I've some singing to do. Okay. He's having a much better time transitioning into the life of a fisherman than Torlo is. Perhaps between the two of them, they'll catch enough fish to feed the family. Let's head around this way. Oh. Oh no, more of them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See that? This is a fun encounter. You might recognize this name. You there, will you help a stranger in need? I am beset by gnolls. Fight your own battles. No, no, no. We will not stand aside while another is in peril. The fight is joined, and I welcome your aid. Tiresome beasts these gnolls are, and I'll be glad to be done with them. You can sort of hear his voice, but over the music, it's like... Actually, let's do that. There we go. I'll turn the music down just a bit.
My blade will cut you down to
Baldur's
size.
Gate and its copyright holders are like not as aggressive with the copyright claims as the folks who make the 7th Guest and the 11th Hour. Because let me tell you, the fat man does not like when he hears his music on YouTube.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
But that might make it a little easier to hear some of the voices. There we go.
All this chatter is fine, but I've places I'd rather be.
Well met, stranger. I am Drizzt Do'Urden, and I appreciate your assistance. It is a long enough trip to the Icewind Dale, even without these constant interruptions. I do not recall banditry being of such epidemic proportions in this area. How long has this been so? So, for those of you who somehow, perhaps, are not aware, Drizzt is maybe the single most famous Forgotten Realms character, of course, created by R.A. Salvatore. There are plenty of novels out there. Most of them, especially the early ones, are quite good. The later ones, I don't know about that. There was that whole thing with the spell plague and whatever. And then, you know, he's got a lot of supporting characters like Bruenor Battlehammer, Catti-brie, Regis the Halfling, and unfortunately, I regret to inform you that Wulfgar is also there. So, but anyway, it's fun to run into him. So let's see. It was not always thus. We strive to return peace to the lands. Noble goals indeed, and ones I would hold dear myself. Your struggle will be difficult, for the bandits that I have encountered, being beset at every turn as I am, are no mere vagabonds with blades. The humans bear the style of the Black Talons, and the hobgoblins that of the Chill. Mercenary groups, both of them, and as such it is unlikely they are the architects of this endeavor. You would do well to insinuate yourself into their ranks and determine their true masters. Difficult, but not impossible, and potentially the most fruitful course. Yeah, well, we're not going to insult him, I don't think. We don't have any reason to do that, and also we don't want to fight Drizzt. He's a very high-level ranger, as you might notice from the way that he's dual-wielding scimitars and stuff. Now, this is sage advice. Know that I think well of you on your journey. Well met, friend. Luck be on your side. And off he goes. He's very fast. The dark elf named Drizzt Do'Urden seems a deadly sort of fellow. I'll be glad never to get on the wrong side of his blades. Indeed. Where is it? Here we go. Today, I met Drizzt Do'Urden and helped him rout some gnolls that were causing him trouble. He was grateful enough and offered some advice regarding the bandits in the area. Said the hobgoblin bandits resembled the Chill and that the human bandits fought like the Black Talons, both of which are mercenary groups. He suggested I infiltrate their ranks instead of fighting them directly, and I shall look into this if the opportunity arises. Sure. If we get the chance, perhaps. Not a bad plan. Of course, it was information we already had, but now we know a little bit more.
Can I help you? I'll do my best.
Better pick up all this treasure that he decided to leave. Blur. I know she has that one. Floor cache. Ooh, fire opal ring. Nice. Stylish. And all of these halberds, and none of them magical. Although it is still funny. I still think that it's quite funny that we did find a magic halberd before we found a magic spear.
Yes?
But no worries. There will be spears aplenty, sooner or later.
You have but to ask.
A war dog. Ooh, several war dogs. Down, boys.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Not even carrying a bone. So few experience points, but they do add up. Oh, another sloth or sleuth of bears. It's so funny. It's like those are random encounters that are not proccing normally, maybe? Or they're not attacking because of Jahira's level, perhaps? Like she's high enough level as a druid now that they're leaving us alone? Because whenever you see a group of 4 bears, like that 4 black bears specifically, that keeps happening. It's happened too often to be coincidence at this point. So you know that that is a random encounter that's being rolled by the computer on the background tables.
You have need of me? I'll do my best.
Cash. Cash. Gold. Broken weapons. A necklace. And a gem.
How may I be of assistance? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Alright, and that's it for this map. So let's see. The mountains southwest of town. So we didn't get a quest update. Thought for a second that was a cave. I'm looking for cave entrances and things, trying to see, like, if we're missing something. Doesn't look like it. But we didn't get a quest update, so I'm not sure if those are his half-ogres or not. Said to the mountains southwest of town. This is hilly-er. But see, we've been everywhere else. We already cleaned this area out, and of course we had been through Baragost before we came that way. So that means that we would already have had the quest. So, hey, Killing. Trying to figure out if I don't know if those were the half-ogres, the ones that we just killed on this map, if those are the ones that Bjornen wants us to kill for his quest. I am just not sure. I want to finish that quest, but we did not get a quest update. So see, I just don't know for sure if that was them. Yeah, somebody's free to look it up if you want to, because that is a long way to walk back to town if they are actually closer down this way. Oh, he did break another two-handed sword. Check that out. So it's a good thing we had a backup, y'all. Okay, we have a little bit more room, which means we can do a bit more exploring. But I hesitate to go all the way back to Baragost and check with Bjornen just to see if those were the right half-ogres. But this is southwest of town, and it's a fairly mountainous area. And this is the only place that is more southwest of town that also, like, has mountains. So, because there's nowhere to go south or west of the Knoll Stronghold that I can remember. Yeah.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
I didn't look there for a cave. But they were near the lake, so I'm gonna say that that's them. We need to go back and rest anyway. Let's check and see.
You have but to ask. It shall be as you wish.
He's right here anyway, so.
Yes?
Okay, that was them. Good, good, good. Fine work. News of the battle has reached me even here. In an effort to encourage such deeds of righteousness, allow me to present to you this shield. The Sword Coast needs more heroes of your sort, especially in times as dark as these. Hey! Cool. He's as generous as he is brave. For my efforts against the half-ogres, he gave me his splendid shield. So we got a medium shield, 400 XP, and our reputation went up by 1. And this is indeed a magic medium shield. Okay, well, we don't have an identify spell right now, but we will in just a moment.
You want some whiskey?
Okay, everyone's at full HP. Let's identify this. Medium shield +1. So this is a small shield +1. Which means that this should be an upgrade. So this one is just a flat AC +2. This is AC +2 and no protection against missile attack. So that +2 AC bonus doesn't affect like arrows and things that are being thrown at you. So, and yeah, once in a while, kill like that absolutely can happen. So there we go. Cool. Now we can sell this +1 small shield because nobody else needs this. Everyone else is either a ranged attacker or is dual wielding or is using a two-handed weapon. So cool. And we can turn these bandit scalps into Officer Vi while we're here too.
Can I assist you?
You've been busy, I see. Well, keep at it. The more bandit scalps I have, the richer you'll be. I'll take all the bandit scalps you have. Okay, all 3 then. There we go. Cool.
You have but to ask.
Alright, let's go sell this stuff. Man, we've been working hard this time.
It shall be as you wish.
Back to Tyron.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Okay, so this robe of fire resistance. Should we keep it? Do you think to change back and forth, or should we just go ahead and sell it and not worry about it? I am of 2 minds, because of course if we run into something that's using a lot of fire, then it could absolutely be an asset. But I don't know. How much money have we got? 23,000. What we really need is another scroll case, honestly.
What is it this time? Yes?
Oh. Look at me trying to double click into my inventory. Lol. Because we have all of these scrolls, and they are scrolls that, like, you know, they're backups, because she already knows all of these spells. So, yes, we did get the pantaloons. Let's see. Some of these are just, we just don't need them. Go ahead and consolidate at least.
How may I be of assistance?
I think what I'm going to do is I'll try
You have but to ask.
to hang on to them. Good, I also am looking forward to it. But I'm going to try to hang on to these scrolls until it gets to the point where, like, we need to make room in our inventory. But what's happening right now is we're well equipped enough that Denahir is only having to cast spells in, like, occasional encounters, which is great. So the scrolls are piling up because we're not using them since they're effectively consumable spells. So... well, right now, our current main story plotline is we need to infiltrate the bandits' camp.
It shall be as you wish.
You won't.
So we're kind of working our way around that direction. But we're going there kind of like, you know, by way of all the different wilderness zones, so that way we have the opportunity to complete a few other quests in the area and grab all the XP from stuff that we don't need to worry too much about fighting all of these gnolls and things like that. It's basically free experience points. Do we have any other quests besides Mellow Camps? We still need to uncover the Cloakwood, which we don't know where that is yet, in order to get Gurki's Cloak. So that's a zone that we need to unlock. So, yeah, that is true. That is true. Scrolls are worth a lot of money. That's kind of why I'm debating about keeping them or not, because, you know, I'm thinking there are a few things that we could buy that would be,
You have but to ask.
you know, a great upgrade. We could go to the High Hedge, and we could potentially buy that Robe of the Archmagi, if y'all want to, and then... like, we would still have almost 5,000 gold left after the reward from Basilisk, and if we sold a bunch of these scrolls, we would recover quite a bit of that. So, we do have the scroll holder. I've got it here, but, yeah, we've got the scroll case, but I'm using it to hold plot-relevant documents, and I'm trying not to put scrolls in it. If we could find another one, that would be wonderful, because then I could give it to her and we would put all those spell scrolls in there. But I think in the first Baldur's Gate, there might only be one scroll case. Okay. Well, so we need to go to the Lars Wood in order to unlock the bandit camp. Then, of course, we have this area that's over here next to Candlekeep. We've got this place that's on the way to the Lars Wood. There's the Ulcaster School and Firewine Bridge. And there's some other stuff over along this edge that we haven't unlocked yet. Tempted to start heading that way. Here's what I'm thinking. And y'all give me your thoughts. I'm thinking of heading back down this way because we don't have a lot of reason to go to the south anymore. We have done pretty much everything we need to do in Nashkel. So what that means is that if we don't go back here and do this zone now and some of these others, then we're going to be going away from it kind of for the rest of the game. So I'm thinking of maybe just heading here while we are still kind of close to it. We'll take out this zone and then decide what we're going to do next. Because the Ulcaster School and Firewine Bridge, there's a lot going on there. There's some high-level enemies, or can be, some high-level encounters. But it's worth a lot, and there's some good drops there as well. The Ulcaster School is a ruined wizard school. And then Firewine Bridge, again, that's like a... it's a bridge that's still under construction, but there's some interesting encounters that area. All right, let's head south then.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Oh, well. This won't take long. Just don't paralyze us, come on. There we go, excellent. They went down
You
quick.
point, I bunch. Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Another scroll of
I
web.
care not. This way.
And actually, that's great because she already has a stack of those. I just need to start using some of these. Like, if I'm going to cast armor, I need to use it from a scroll first. I am trying to use up the Wand of Magic Missiles because we have another one with 31 charges, so...
What is it this time? You have but to ask.
Well, we made it most of the way there. Okay.
It shall be as you wish.
Let's see what there is to be seen in this area. Lament. What's that? No, I almost said lamentable, like... Lamentorious? The music sounds like a lament. It's melancholic. There we go. Very melancholy music. We'll just back up a letter and go for a different word. That's fine. I like this track because the music it's kind of sad, but the strings give it a bit of tension. So when you're wandering around in the wilderness at night, you still feel like you're waiting for something, which is great. Of course, I've said before, the game has a fantastic soundtrack, and that's definitely true, I think. I don't think that there's any music here that I don't like. Oh, Sarhedra. Hello.
Yes?
I bet you're another one of those adventurers wanting to change the world or something. We'll go pick on the ogres to the south if it'll make you feel better.
A rather muddled dwarven fighter has warned me of an ogre encampment to the south. An ogre encampment, you say?
Perhaps this group needs not quite as much help as I thought.
She looks like someone who might give us experience points. If we come back and report to her that we have messed with the ogres, or picked on the ogres.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Ah, now see, here is a place where maybe some spells would be appropriate. Let's try a web spell.
Yes?
Let's give them a right thrashing.
You're a queer fellow.
There we go.
How may I be of assistance?
My blade will cut you down to size.
Oh, Jin stepped into the web, so we can't set it on fire.
Go for the eyes, Boo.
That's okay,
For
though.
the eyes.
We don't need to.
All right.
Yes?
Okay.
What is it this time? It shall be as you wish.
Let's get them out of the web here.
What you want?
Yes?
There we go. If Minsk and Jahira...
Yep.
All right.
They're going to stand right at the edge. I was hoping if Minsk and Jahira make their saving throws and get out of there, then I was going to set the web on fire to show you all.
How may I be? I shall attend.
But there we
to
go,
your
that's good
request.
enough.
Can I help you? I'll do my best.
Go. Actually, you know what?
Let's talk more fight. Full plate and packing steel.
There we go. Backup sword. In for vision. We already have one of those and don't need it. You can see a body there by that tree as well, propped up. Let's give these arrows over to Imoen. She goes through them quicker than you'd think, because she shoots very fast.
What is it this time? It shall be as you wish.
we go. An oil of speed and a healing potion. Nice. That oil of speed might be useful.
Yes?
Okay, let's go tell Sarhedra that we picked on the ogres.
Go for the eyes.
Oop, another dread wolf. 2 of them.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes.
Whenever he tells Boo to go for the eyes, I always just hear like the insane squeaking of the hamster and picture him flinging Boo.
Yes?
That was quick. Damn, I don't know. Go find someone else to talk to. I'm no good at this quest stuff. I have, people to see and places to be.
Here we go. Killed the ogre Sarhedra mentioned. Upon reporting this to her, however, she got so flustered trying to think of something more I could do. Where is it? Dang it. It didn't last very long. Where did it go? This cat. Ogre hunting. Here we go. She got so flustered trying to think of something more I could do for her that she forgot to give me my reward. Ah, well, a few dead ogres is reward enough, I suppose. Fair. We got 300 experience points, at least. Plus all the 650 per ogre. Where does that put... Ooh, okay, she needs less than 3,600 now. Good. Need that note anymore. It's one little, there we go. One little speck of fog of war. 2 brown bears. That's becoming almost as commonplace as 4 black bears. Just keep running into bears in the woods. It's like they live here or something. Tell you what. Oop. More
Let's
ogres.
give them a right thrashing.
Ogre Berserker. That means he's angry. Ooh. Gave us a good lick. 8 damage. Finish him off, folks. There we go.
Nature's servant awaits.
We'll have her heal out of combat first to save his spells because it kind of seems like he's better at making the concentration checks to not fail at spellcasting. More two-handed swords. Well, we'll know where we can get a couple if Minsk breaks some more. I had actually forgotten until we did Tehran's quest and finished things off that the kobold iron poisoning was actually the in-game explanation for why your weapons break on a critical failure. Like, that is what's going on.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Sprat just hanging out. Lingering in the woods. Loitering next to some ogres.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Yeah, mate.
No time, no time. On the run with info. Off to Arm to report of things most dire indeed. Bandit raids increasing, iron ore depleting. Everyone's up in arms about their lack of arms. No wonder relations are strained to the brink. On my way I am to Arm. Okay. Another messenger. Just, you know, reminding us that the main story is out there happening.
What is it this time?
Falls and nature sleeps. Why do we still trump about?
Jahira's not a night person.
It shall be
Yeah,
as
you were
wish.
right, Crow. Backups for your backups. It's like schoolwork or important office documents. Just, you gotta keep so many copies, because if you don't, like if you only have one copy, something bad will happen to it, and then you won't have one. But if you keep 20 copies, nothing bad will ever happen to any of them. So that's how probability works in this timeline. Oof. Oh, wow.
Yes? My hamster become an orphan.
Whoa. Whoa. Wow. That's the first time that's happened in a while.
You have but to ask.
Man, they just laid into Minsk, which is wild because, like, he's got an AC of 1. So you wouldn't think, but... Because an AC of 0 or 1 is really good, but strong monsters, of course, have a really high... Oh, now they're kobolds. Phooey. I actually wanted to fight the ogres because they're worth a lot more. It does respawn the encounters when you load the game, so... Ah, well. But, yeah, powerful monsters, just like powerful adventurers, have a higher to hit bonus. Their attack rolls are gonna be better. So you fight a lot of ogres and things like that, and in addition to doing lots of damage, they tend also to be very accurate. Because both of those things proc off of, you know, strength.
For the fallen!
You have to help me. Them Zvarts are after my cows again.
What in the world? I forgot about this encounter.
For the fallen!
You're a queer
For
fellow.
the fallen!
What is it this time?
For the fallen!
There we go. Save the cow.
It shall be as you wish.
Goodness gracious.
Thanks for saving Arabelle here. Ever since them Zvarts and their kobold kin swarmed the mines at Nashkel, they've been making attacks like that more and more often. If someone like yourself could get to the bottom of that, all of us trying to make an honest living out here sure would be grateful.
Hey. There we go. Must be operating from a base nearby, but where exactly? I cannot be sure.
Yes, oh, as good as done.
Well, perhaps we'll find out. But we saved Arabelle, and that's what matters, right? Arabelle certainly seems grateful.
How may I be of assistance? It shall be as you wish.
Not too much more of this map left. We've gone around the outside. Around the outside, around the outside. So now let's just spiral inwards. Oh, random wolf. Okay, sure. Oof, and immediately they got a hit on Jin. I mean, it's gonna happen. Even creatures much weaker than you occasionally just roll really well. If you play any tabletop game, you know that that happens. We all live in fear, right? Of the level 1 nobody who gets a critical hit.
What is it this time?
interesting spur of rock. Any Zvarts hereabout? Oh boy. Billy, Dribbin, and Johan Galchaber? Galhobar? So that's like Gaelic, and I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce it. I know that I'm mangling it, but I don't know exactly how. Galhobar? Something like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the first level orc. Ugh. Coming out with a natural 20. There's a toll for passing this way, friends, and it happens to be your life. Are you willing to part with it? Oh, Take my life if you will, but I warn you now, make one move and your own is forfeit. Then let these subtle games begin. Fire, comrades, and let us be richer for their folly. Hilarious. Love that exchange. It's just so flowery and over the top. Ooh. Minsk just leveled up. We love that. Alright, let's get the leader here. Excellent, good.
You've attacked?
Let's see what they had. Gems, scalps, magic arrows. Regular arrows as well, but that's less exciting, of course. It's 150 easy gold. Let's see if Den here knows what these are. Ah, +1 arrows. Excellent. Those are like +2 arrows, but not as good.
How may I be of... I shall attend to it in a trice.
Go. Almost finished with this. I hate that the icon lying there looks like plate mail because it's heavy armor, but actually they were wearing chainmail. It's like, okay. Don't get me excited now. Because we do need at least one more suit of plate mail for Khalid. I keep hoping someone will drop one, and I mean, he's doing okay without it, because it would be an upgrade, but it's not an upgrade that he desperately needs or is absolutely going to, you know, he's not going to survive without it in an immediate sense. What's in here? A random water opal. Cool. But that's why I haven't spent 900 gold to buy him a suit, because, you know, if it was going to make that much difference, we could. We have the money. But I think that he's doing all right, and the whole party is doing well enough that we can afford to wait. Oh, Argane. Your iron or your life. No, your iron and your life. Yeah, that one's better. Huh. What do you want with our iron? You don't really want to kill us, do you? Yeah, we kill you. Maybe eat you later once iron's smelted. Oh, some more half-ogres. Okay.
Orion would be proud of your actions.
What you want?
There we go. Okay, she's dual wielding. Imoen's in melee. Let's see how she does.
Cut you down to size.
What is it this time?
Whatever they need.
Let's give her a chance and see how it goes.
Yes?
For the fallen!
Oop, they seem to be doing okay, actually. With just Denna here for backup, she's taking him down.
They wish my ear.
Why is your weapon unusable? Oh, she ran out of ammo. That's fine. It just took her a long time to run through that stack.
How may I be of assistance? Let's give them a right thrashing.
Alright, well you did okay, Imoen. You didn't take him down by yourself, but you get huge penalties for dual wielding, so like that's fair.
Yep.
Nature's servant or the group.
Right. Gemstone. Floor cash. Floor cash. Ooh. a bunch of stuff. Look at this. Got color spray, which, yeah, okay, she's got a stack already started. Another bandit scalp, and a magic sword. Look at this. A two-handed sword. Well.
What is it this time?
Well,
It shall
well,
be as a
well.
wish.
What have we been talking about this whole time? Oh, now wolves, leave us alone. I think we can afford to rest in the wilderness because in the first place, they walked a long way. They're probably tired after the journey from Baragos just to get here, and they've been walking around fighting all night. In the second place, we also don't know for sure where we're going next stream after our adventures here in this zone are over. And so it might be best to stay here rather than walk all the way back to Baragos just to go to the end. Because we still have some healing spells left, so it should be alright. Alright, actually I almost forgot, Minsk needs to level up. Let's do that. Okay, saving throws went up. 11 hit points. Thaka reduced. Good, good, good. He's up to 55 HP now. Good. She needs 1,200. A little less than 1,400. We're down to 8,000. 2,700. We're getting there. We are getting there.
Sunny or not, 'tis nice to enjoy the out of doors.
Okay. Be something good, be something good. Hey, a two-handed sword +1. That is still better than a non-magical two-handed sword. Alright. That's the upgrade we have been wanting this entire time. Look at this. Now we can just throw this crap away. See, look at that. Took his Thako down to 12, and his damage went up to 10 to 19 damage per swing. That's pretty hefty. That is pretty hefty. Man, I wish we had gotten another weapon proficiency so that we could rank up his two-handed weapon style or his two-handed sword proficiency, though. That would be really great. Cool. Well, we got exactly what we wanted. Everyone's mostly healed and well-rested, so now we have to decide where to go from here. So, we have quite a few choices. The game is really pushing us to pursue the main story, and of course we should, at some point, because we've done mostly side quests for the last couple streams, so I do want to push main story. But we also have all of these zones still open and unexplored for leveling up, and once we do hit level 5 with Denny here, we've got to go back over here, and we've got to fix Mellicamp. So, think about it. Let me know what y'all want to do next time. I'm going to call it here, but I will be back next Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is New York and Miami time here in the U.S., with more Baldur's Gate, and at that point we'll figure out what we're going to do. Maybe we'll visit the Firewine Bridge and explore some more zones over here in this area. Maybe we'll go to the Ulcaster School, since we are trying to level up our wizard. That's a good place to go. Could be a little high level for us. Could be pretty challenging. We'll see. We have leveled up quite a bit, and we've got some good equipment now. Everyone but Jihira has a magic weapon. Most people have at least some magic defenses, if not necessarily enchanted armor. We really have grown a lot since we started the game and covered a lot of ground, so but we could also explore some more of these random zones and cover them just to, see what's in there, do any side quests that are present. Let me know. If you're not already following, then now is a great time if you made it to the end of the stream. And of course, if you're watching the YouTube upload and you made it to the end of the video, thank you. And if you enjoyed it that much, maybe consider subscribing and giving this video a like. Perhaps turn on notifications so that you'll see whenever I upload new additions to the playlist. Not just for this game, but also for any of the games that we play on the channel. And of course, on Monday, I will be back with Specific Pixel. We'll be playing more of the 11th Hour, and I'll be back on Thursday with more of Hellgate London. Things are getting pretty good over there, so be sure to come back for all of those. Follow, subscribe, if you'd like to. Pledge on our Patreon. You can get some good benefits over there. And follow on Twitter and tweet at me. Let me know if you have a preference in the YouTube comments or with a tweet where you would like to go next. The Oldcaster School, Firewine Bridge, or some more of these random zones. Or if you want to just hit the Larswood and maybe we'll push the main story a bit. I will see you then. And until then, as always, thanks for playing.